Good morning. Welcome back to Eye Break. It's a beautiful day for a little cycle here in Winnipeg, Manitoba, and it's Dr. Small with my little balaclava on, here to add to Dr. LePage's Dr. LePage's spot on Watery Eyes. And we're doing Watery Eyes this morning because of the temperatures, particularly. Again, Winnipeg, Manitoba, Armstrong and Small Eye Care Center, Dr. Luke Small. So a few things I wanted to add were that obviously the cold temps definitely add to that tearing watery eye, and actually your birthdays. So the older you get, a little more sensitive the front of the eye gets, and therefore you end up tearing as a defensive mechanism. So it's actually supposed to happen. The other thing that happens as you get older, if the eyelid acts like a windshield wiper going back and forth, it's not as tight against the front of the eye. So you get these sort of loose, floppy lids that we're all going to get at some point in our lives, and then it just can't clear off the tears as well, so then you end up tearing a little bit more. So also a normal thing that goes on. Probably one of our biggest complaints when people come in for their routine eye exams. So the only time that we get a little bit more concerned is if you've got one eye that's tearing constantly. We call that epiphora, however we want to say it. That's where we kind of take a look, and is there actually a blockage where the tears are supposed to go? When you're blinking, so when we're blinking, that's supposed to be pumping towards the nose, and it drains down through our throats. And especially, say, if you were crying and one eye is just really tearing more than the other, or especially if you get it chronically, it's always tearing, that's when we need to you should let us know. We'll be able to get you in, potentially a referral. And then people say, well, what do they do? Well, they can actually squirt a little saline down that canal, and just to see if it's blocked. You should actually taste that saline. That's a way of checking to see if it's blocked or not, and they can actually repair that surgically. The other element to add to tearing is actually protection. As you can see, based on my bike ride this morning, yeah, why not cycle in Winnipeg? You gotta stay in shape somehow, even in our cold temps, is eye protection. So I've got a few, big goggles on. It actually makes me feel a little bit warmer when I can protect my eyes, because often when I'm riding, the eyelashes will actually freeze almost together. But sunglasses, we don't, a lot of people in our temperatures, we don't think of how much UV we get and how much the sun is actually bouncing off. We've got quite a bright day today, and even in those temps, it's good to have sunglasses, have protection. You're then protecting the surface of the eye from UV and also from that cold wind, and that should help to alleviate some of the tearing. So I know that sometimes you can get fogging going in and out, but having that protection when you're outside for a walk or doing any of those kind of things in these crazy temps, that'll also help with the tearing and those wet, watery eyes. Anyway, a brisk, kind of coolish day today, -30 as my nose is running. And that's only like -18 Fahrenheit, so it's not that cold to Americans. And I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you found this informative, and stay tuned for another Eye Break. Cheers.